Who's on board there, I'll tell you what. Now, we had a lot of, and we talked about it to start the show, LeVar, college football back and all the positivity and great things in terms of signature wins for your Penn State Nittany Lions. Iowa Sam will be in later. His Iowa Hawkeyes took care of business against an Indiana team that just had problems. And it started with the fact that they misspelled their names on their jerseys.
Yikes.
So you had Dindia on the jersey of freshman running back David Holloman.
The nerve.
How do you misspell your school name? I understand, look, there's going to be some combination of vowels or something as you're trying to get nameplates put together, right? Or maybe you have a problem with a surname. Not that you should, right? It's kind of like us, the responsibility of trying to make sure we do our due diligence, and even if the brain doesn't want to go that way, that we do the best to learn how to pronounce a guy's name, right? Like Butte, who had his 3 touchdowns for LSU in their 38-27 loss at UCLA, right? That's one of those, all right, look it up, make sure you got it right. And there's enough highlights and calls of big plays from him that you know. But Indiana, top 25 team, spot where a lot of eyeballs against Iowa, and you have a guy with his name, his team name, misspelled. So Indiana, loss on the field.
And that was 100% the reason why. I mean, let's be honest here, right?
No, I mean, it's more just
at the end of the day, if you can't get it right, you can't get it right.
But that's it. The devil's in the details, like we talk about. Right? That's just basic processing of getting yourself game day ready, of getting the name of your school right. So that's just pathetic on a whole other level. You also had a situation.
The fact that they allowed it to happen is what I would have put one on that just had nothing on it. Like, you got to have extras, don't you?
I got to imagine, like, there's even if it doesn't have his name on the back, and how hard is that?
Right.
You got a sewing kit, right? Trainer's got all that stuff sitting around. Either that or send the guy down to the CVS, make sure you give him the phone number, make sure you get any discounts and points. But come on, that's just absurd on a whole other level. Almost like here in Southern California where you have a game at the Coliseum and you sell out of water at halftime when it's 100 degrees.
Yeah.
So it's like, what's my option? $16 beer.
Yeah, that's a tough one. How do you not have water? But I guess that's a good problem to have if you're a vendor, right?
No, sure, but game day operations, right? Look, folks start getting dehydrated. Now you're talking about litigation, LeVar. And as we know, you never want to open the door for potential litigation.
Yeah, I don't know how you respond to that one.
You say, hey, we got a van. You're going to the nearest Costco, Sam's Club, whatever. We need to load up.
Well, you got enough water hoses to clean the facility. You pull out those same water hoses and you provide it, for old school hydration.
Yeah.
Old school. I mean, it would be a COVID line, but you know what I mean? It's still old school hydration.
Well, that means you just mask up a guy and he's got gloves on. He mans the hose. You
never put your mouth on the hose.
No,
you ever
never.
noticed that?
That's
no one
right.
has ever. I mean, if you did, then they needed to check you out. You know what I mean? Like, and you know what I mean. But nobody ever put their mouth on the hose. So you weren't making contact other than if you touched the hose to hold it. And
yeah, no, as kids, you always had that one dope that